Make it 3 straight winning days, and the Blazers are playing again. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and we're back after another winning day. The Kings completely ruined my sweep, but a 3-1 day. We'll talk about that in the recap in just a little bit. It is crazy out there, so just tread carefully. It is trade deadline day. We just had 3 more big trades. Jimmy Butler going to the Golden State Warriors, pretty much just for Andrew Wiggins with some other stuff thrown in. Not sure why the Warriors think that's a great idea. We'll see. Jimmy Butler is a problem everywhere he goes. Mark Williams just got traded to the Lakers for rookie Connect and Cam Reddish. Mark Williams, great scorer down low, but cannot play defense to save his life. So again, the Lakers defense, we'll see how that turns out, but great pick and roll player, and will definitely do some damage down there. And then Brandon Ingram to the Toronto Raptors for Bruce Brown and Kelly Olynyk and a first-round pick. No real thoughts there except Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and RJ Barrett is a weird trio. I'll just say that, but especially since Ingram's always hurt, so it doesn't really matter. But either way, those teams are not really playing to win right now. But quick NFL reminder before we get into this video, Super Bowl best bets video will be out late Thursday night. We are going to give out game bets, player props, anytime touchdowns. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it as we wrap up the NFL season. But of course, any graphics you see in this video are from an app called OUTLIER, the best betting research tool on the market today. I use this every single day. Click that link below in the description. You get a 7-day free trial. Now, the name that player answer was Dwight Howard, the big man. That's right. Here are the people who got it right. Some are the same names, but at Sydney Sweeney BD, at Trey Berry 1026, at Rain 303, at Cheese Your Olds Bob 5671. I don't know. At 714 TV and at S.DK Gaming. Those two are always on here. But anyways, thanks for participating. We didn't have time for one today. We just got a quick dad joke, so here we go. How many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but the light bulb really has to want to change. Yep, that's what we got. All right, in this video, we're going to recap a nice 3-1 day yesterday, and then we're going to talk defenses versus the power forward position. Defenses that give up the most points, rebounds, and assists, and also least points, rebounds, and assists to that power forward position. We do a new one every single day of the week. And then we're going to talk rebound chances. Just a couple days ago, we talked potential assists in the top 20 in the league in the last 5 games. Now we're going to talk to the top 20 getting the most rebound chances per game. And then we'll give you our best bets, and we're going to keep it light. It's only a 5-6 game slate today. Trade deadline going crazy. Players moving everywhere. Not a lot of props out. So we'll talk through some bets, maybe some leans. And then, of course, we'll finish it with the recap. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below to help this channel continue to grow. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are now on our way to 40,000 subscribers. And also come join that Discord. Like I always say, over 4,000 people in it. We talk sports every single day, and there are a ton of winners given out. A lot of smart people in there. So that's what we got. Let's get it rolling. And that means it's recap time. All right, there it is. A 3-1 day. Dyson Daniels over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. Easy winner. Ended with, I think, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that range. Just clutched up. Played well today. Bilal Coulibaly of the Wizards over 22.5 PRAs. He absolutely crushed it. I think he had like 31, 32. He actually ended up with a triple-double. Wild stuff there. That was a half unit added play that I had. I should have made it a unit. Devin Booker under 28.5 points. This line started at 29.5. I think it went down all the way to 24.5. Insane movement. And it didn't matter. You cashed even if you went under 20.5 because he scored 19 in a game that was predicted to be a blowout, and it sure was. And then the Nuggets and Kings moneyline parlay. Here's where I ruined it, and I blame myself because the Nuggets easy winner after they were tied at halftime, but then finally pulled away. I don't know why I trusted the Kings. DeRozan, Levine. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought at home against the Magic, they gave up a crap ton of points to the worst offense in the NBA lately. And it is what it is. I almost went with the Bucks instead of the Kings, but then I was worried about injuries, et cetera, et cetera. Just a bad call by me adding the Kings there. They got routed. But either way, we'll take the 3-1 day under tracker, 45 and 33 on the under player props. Now 191 and 158, up 17.42 units. Can we touch the 20 unit mark before the All-Star break? We need to do it now. So anyways, that's what we got for the recap. 3 straight winning days. Let's keep that rolling. But before we get to those best bets, let's talk the power forward position. All right, we start out with the defenses giving up the most points to the power forward position. Not a ton of matchups, obviously, because there's not a lot of games. We only got one. The Mavericks facing Jason Tatum of the Celtics, 23.4 points per game. Mavericks giving up 24.4. and the other teams and players in green are the ones playing today. So that's all we got for the points. Hopefully this helps you get some winners. Now let's move to the rebounds. And we have no matchups for the rebounds. The Pacers and Kings giving up the most rebounds to the power forward position. They are playing today. Amen Thompson and Jason Tatum over there are the only two in the top 10 in rebounds. Again, not a lot of matchups, but hopefully these help you every single day we give them out throughout the week, not just the day of. But that's what we got for the rebounds. Now let's check out the assists. And we have no matchups here yet again. The Kings, though, leading the way, 5.6, 7 assists per game to the power forward position. Nuggets down there also playing. And then LeBron James, 9.7 assists per game. Jason Tatum, 6.2. Amen Thompson, 5.4. And just a heads up, Amen Thompson's playing a little point guard. I mean, he's dishing it a lot more. Just kind of play around with that. Fred VanVleet is out, so it kind of changes his role. So he's not a true power forward right now, but just want to point that out. So that's what we got for all the overs. Now let's look at the toughest power forward matchups. All right, we got the Celtics giving up the fewest points to the power forward position, only 17.4 points per game. And then we got the Rockets also playing, surprisingly, the Bulls and the Nets. How about that? Giving up the fewest points to the power forward position. Again, all these stats are in the last 30 days, in case you don't know. And then fewest rebounds, and then you see fewest assists. Again, the Magic are up there at 2.6. Rockets, Pacers, so on and so on. So take a screenshot. Hopefully these help you get some winners with the power forward position. And now let's talk some rebound chances. All right, for the first time this year, we are going to talk some rebound chances. We did potential assists a couple days ago. Hopefully this helps you out. This is in the last 5 games. I may raise that next time. These are the top 20 players in the most rebound chances. Now, you assume a guy's going to get about 50 to 60% of his rebound chances. This is kind of how we determine our bets and part of our handicapping. So hopefully this helps you out. I'm not going to go through each one, but as you can see, Ivica Zubac leading the way, 25.8 rebound chances per game. I think he actually sat out like a game or two also, so not a full 5 games, but he's getting 13.4 of those rebounds. So you can kind of see the percentages of guys that are getting a high percentage, maybe a lower percentage. As you can see, number 9, Daniel Gafford, he's only getting 9 rebounds per game the last 5 of his 19.3. That's a little unlucky. You expect that to go up, that conversion rate and all that. But there's all the rest of them. You see Jared Allen over there on the right, Wemby, both getting around 12 and a half of their 18 and a half rebound chances, so on and so on. So again, hopefully this helps you out. Number 6 over there, obviously Mark Williams of the Hornets, now traded to the Lakers. So just be sure to keep that in mind when you're looking at that as well. So hopefully this helps you. Again, we need a segment name for this one. So if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments below. But that's what we got for rebound chances. And now it's time for the best bets. All right, this first one takes us out to Portland, where the Blazers host the Sacramento Kings. Kings -1. Total in this one is 229.5. You know the drill. Gimme the freaking Blazers on the money line. +110 on DraftKings. This is a half unit play. This, again, is what I got when I gave it out to Discord an hour or two before recording. I know this line is moving rapidly, and the Blazers might even be -1. Again, I like this probably up to -125 on the money line, but the books are catching on. The Blazers are now slowly becoming a slight favorite. But again, I got this at +110. Either way, I think they win it. So if you have not already seen it, please see this tweet on the screen from Tuesday. If you're new to the channel, you can see we have won 5 straight Blazers games, 4 straight plus money line winners. Why stop now? I'm not going to say too much here. You guys have already heard it, but the Blazers, congratulations. You officially have the #1 net rating in the entire NBA the last 10 games. Also, the Kings, again, the scheduling gods gave it to us. They're on the second night of a back-to-back. It's also 2-6 ATS in the last 8 on the road. They looked absolutely horrendous versus Orlando. Blazers at home, day off yesterday. Gotta love it. I usually give more analysis, but again, I've talked about them so much in practically every single video. The only reason this is not a 1-unit bet is because I am superstitious. That's right, I just am. I don't want to change anything. And I assume that you guys have not either showered, changed either. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But either way, I'm going to stick with the half unit. I don't want to change anything. So give me the best team ever assembled. It's time to blaze up, baby. Give me the Blazers money line. Next bet. All right, the second one takes us out to LA, where the Clippers are hosting the Indiana Pacers. Clippers -5.5. Total in this one is 229. My best bet is a player prop. Give me Kawhi Leonard over 7.5 rebounds plus assists at -115 on Bet365. A half unit play. Like I said, I'm playing it light today. It's the trade deadline. I just don't want to run into a bunch of crazy trades and things change like that, and player props get ruined and all that kind of stuff. You guys get it, but. Either way, Kawhi Leonard, he's been inconsistent with his scoring, as we know, because we lost one a couple games ago. So I'm going to stick with just the rebounds and assists, and he's been pretty solid. So let's talk the minutes first. Kawhi played around 20 minutes to ease back from injury. And then he played 4 games around 24 minutes, and then they bumped him up to 28 minutes 5 games ago. Don't count last game. He played 22 because there's a massive blowout to the Lakers. But either way, they have been very, very exact on his minutes lately. So in games last year where he played the 27 to 30 minute range, he went over this line in 8 of 12 games, averaging around 9.5 RAs per game. And then in the 4 games this season with those same minutes, you can see by the screenshot from Outlier, over in 3 of 4 games, averaging 10 RAs per game. He's now over this line in 4 straight games. He even had 8 last game in a blowout in only 22 minutes. Potentials here. So he's averaging a total of 13.8 potential RAs per game when he's playing these 27 to 29 minutes. And he's converting the 13.8 to 10 RAs. So the thing about Kawhi Leonard, he's very efficient when it comes to turning in rebound chances into rebounds, potential assists into assists. And that's what you love to see. So 14 RA chances to me when I just need 8 from Kawhi is plenty enough. And I think he has a chance to get more than that on the potentials. The matchup, Pacers giving up the 7th most rebounds to small forwards the last 30 days. A little above average matchup for assists as well. Nothing huge there. But Pacers also played a top 10 fastest pace, which means we're going to lead to even more chances, more possessions, things like that. So I just think this number is too low for the minutes and potentials that Kawhi is getting right now. So give me the man with the strangest laugh in the league for over 7.5 rebounds plus assists as my second best bet. All right, because we have a small slate, not many props out yet on trade deadline day. I only got 2 best bets so far. Any added plays will be in the pinned comments, obviously, but I have 2 more leans I want to talk through. Maybe one of these or both of them make it. The first one, Nas Reed over 2.5 threes. Again, I have not bet these ones yet, but Nas has been playing big minutes without Julius Randle. In fact, the last 2 games, how about 40 and 35 minutes? He went 5 for 9 versus Sacramento, 4 for 10 versus Chicago. Yes, 2 easy matchups. Now he has a tough matchup against Houston. But again, we just need like a 3 for 9 type of night to cash this one. He's played Houston twice this season already when he was playing less minutes. He played 27 in 24 minutes against Houston. He still attempted 7 and 5 threes. He went over in one of them, going 3 for 7, and then 1 for 5 in the other one. So 35 to 40 minutes is just an absolute crap ton to be playing. And in fact, in games where he played 35 or more minutes last season, he went over this in 3 of 4 games. He actually made 5 and 6 threes in 2 of those 3 overs, averaged 8 3-pointers attempted. He's also a much better shooter at home, 45.7% from deep at home, 38.9% on the road. I like his over 2.5 threes as a possible bet, something to look into. The second one, Buddy Hield, over 13.5 points. I know this one's scary. Wiggins is gone now, if you don't know. Jimmy Butler will probably not be ready to play here in this one since he just got traded with and Kuminga's still out. So with Wiggins and Kuminga out, Hield is over this line in 3 of 3 games this year, scoring 19, 17, and 18, playing 31, 34, and 31 minutes. I expect another 30-plus minutes yet again here in this one on the second night of a back-to-back. He should get some good looks versus the Lakers team that struggles defending the 3 in general, struggles in transition, which is where he can get some of his buckets. When he played 30 or more minutes so far this season, he's over this line in 7 of 8 games, averaging 18.63 points per game, absolutely blowing it out of the water. Also, he's averaging 15 field goal attempts per game when he plays 30 or more minutes. So I like Buddy Hields over points. I like Nas Reed over threes. Again, I have not made these bets yet. They're not official. Just want to kind of talk through a couple more bets. Not a lot of options out there right now, but that's what we got for today. So that's what we got for the research help, the best bets, and all that. Before we get out of here, let's check out the recap. All right, there it is. The 2 best bets so far for today. The Blazers on the money line. Can they come through again? I got plus 110 on DraftKings for half unit. When I gave it on Discord, I know this line might be moving again. I'd play this at minus 125. I think they win yet again. And then Kawhi Leonard over 7.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 115 for a half unit. If you just skipped past all the video and went right to the bets recap, I also talked through a few leans as well. But that's what we got. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hit that like button if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. We got a Super Bowl video coming out late Thursday that we are excited to talk some Eagles and Chiefs. But again, hope everyone has a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon.